Are you curious about the inner workings of narcissistic individuals? Join me in this upcoming series as we do a deep dive into the frequently asked questions about narcissism. In this video, we're going to address whether narcissists know if they are causing harm to others. Gaining insights into the psychology of narcissism will help you to navigate relationships with these challenging individuals more effectively. Well, hello and welcome back to another episode of Holistic Healing Network. I am your hostess, Leah Petrucci. I'm a licensed mental health counselor, as well as a holistic health and spiritual wellness coach and a narcissistic recovery coach. So today's video, we are tackling the frequently asked question that I get in my coaching and counseling practices about, do narcissists know what they're doing? Do they know that they're causing harm? I think those are kind of two separate questions that have two different answers. I get that question a lot. Like, do they know? Do they know what they're doing? And the answer that I believe that in regards to they know that they're being manipulative. Yeah, they know what they're doing as far as that strategizing in their brain. To them, it's almost like winning a game. They look at it as that this is what they need to do to win the game and to get their needs met. But as a common thread with narcissism, they really enjoy playing games, like, yes, emotional games, mental games, but I also mean like board games, video games. I have two experiences with ex-narcissistic partners. They both really loved games. One of them was a video gamer who'd spend hours all night playing video games, and the other really loved to play strategic games and would get a little crazy about it with his family. And at first I thought, oh, this is so neat because I like playing games, but then when I played with them, I literally got like a migraine. I'm like, no, I can't, I'm not signed up for this. I'm gonna go lay down and y'all continue your craziness. But in their mind, that's what they need to do to manipulate the situation to get their needs met, to get to the finish line, to win the game, to win the argument, whatever it is. So in that respect, they know what they're doing. Do they know that they're causing harm is kind of the second part of the question. I don't really think that they do know the extent of the harm that they're causing because they lack the empathy, the part of the brain, the prefrontal cortex, where our emotion center, our personality, and empathy happens. So that part of their brains are underdeveloped, if I am getting my neuroscience correct. But basically, because they lack that empathy, because the developmental trauma, their brains, the part of the brain where empathy, they weren't taught empathy, they didn't practice empathy, that wasn't a lesson that they learned in childhood. And if you missed the episode where I talk about that and how is narcissism kind of developed, go back and watch that video where I talk a little bit more about that. But basically, so no, I don't think that they do realize the impact that they have on their partners, on their loved ones, and they don't really want to see that either. They don't like to self-reflect. They don't like to look internally and to see what they've done. They're ashamed internally. They've dealt with a lot of shame growing up. They were shamed a lot as children. They shame themselves inside, so they don't really want to look at that and kind of face that reality that they've caused that harm. In fact, that's why you don't see a high percentage of people being diagnosed with narcissistic personality disorder, is because they don't acknowledge or admit that they've caused harm, typically. So that's my answer. I want to know what you guys think. So basically the answer is yes, they know that they're being manipulative because they're having to, cook it up in their brains. But do they know the extent of the harm that it is causing? I don't really believe they do understand, on a deep level, the harm that they're causing. But as I said, let me know what y'all think. All right, so stay tuned for the next episode, which is going to be how do I know that I'm not the narcissist? Which I get that question a lot in my practice, and I will answer that in the next video. So stay tuned. If you're liking this content, please show my channel some support, giving the video a thumbs up if you liked it, sharing with other people who may need to know this important information, commenting with feedback or questions, and of course subscribing to my channel, hitting that notification bell so you won't miss upcoming videos. And I thank you so much for your support, and see you soon. Well, thanks for watching another episode of Holistic Healing Network. If you're in need of further counseling or coaching, I have 2 opportunities for you. I work one-on-one with adults depending on where you live. I implement multiple areas of specialization involving holistic healing for the mind, body, spirit, and relationships. I also offer a supportive group community program specifically for single women, whether you're divorced, whether you're separated from your spouse, or whether you've never been married, but you're seeking holistic healing in a supportive community setting as they break toxic patterns of choosing unhealthy partners in relationships, as well as focus on prioritizing self-care in health and wellness. I will include links in the description of the video for how you can work with me either individually or in a group setting. Thanks for watching Holistic Healing Network, and I'll see you in the next video.